You know what time it is, right? Yes. It's movement meditation. Oh, yes. For the Future Visionaries Academy, it's time for our meditation. Yes. Move your body. Yes. Your body is precious. Yes. Your body is whole. Your body is precious. Your body is whole. Move that body. Your body is precious. And yes, and so it is.
Hold on. So I've been talking to teacher James about martial arts and yoga. So first let's talk about boys and yoga and why boys don't kind of want to do it.
Why they don't want to do it?
Yeah, like 11 and 12
So
that age.
around like 11, 10, 11, 12, right? Boys kind of start to feel, well, yoga is, if we think about yoga, like, what's your impression of yoga? You think about yoga, you think about maybe women doing yoga because all like men and they're very floaty. The thing is, like, and this is just the impression, right? It doesn't mean it's true, but it's just the impression that we get. And boys have this energy that they want to release. It's about cultivating this strength, this inner strength, and finding your place in the world, like being grounded and being masculine. Like there's that innate want, there's an innate need that needs to be nourished, right? Yoga doesn't quite do that. It doesn't quite it doesn't grip boys in the same way, especially if they're frustrated, angry, or have trauma that they want to release. For boys to communicate, it's really difficult. Girls are slightly easier at communicating, right? Emotionally, they're able to talk better, and girls mature quicker, so there's a different eloquence to which they can communicate. Boys, we don't have that. We have this knot here, and it's very hard to get rid of that. So to break that or to crack that through energy and exercise is kind of like a way in through the body to be able to get into towards that emotional body. If that makes sense.
So instead of calling it yoga, maybe gymnastics or strength training or stretch training for boys.
Completely, yeah. Sometimes it's just a name, right? I don't want to do yoga because I don't want to put my leggings on and sing Namaste and be all floaty and breathwork and stuff. I'm not into incense and all that. I want to be strong.
You're not into incense.
It's whatever it is. It's like I don't want to do mantras and stuff. You've seen the boys on the beach, they want to punch each other.
Yeah.
That energy's there. It's like, so getting that energy out and learning how to control it. So by teaching them how to not necessarily defend themselves, but to use that energy, it will actually build that confidence in a way that they don't have to rely on something. If you get pushed, you're going to rely on you can only be pushed so far to your tolerance, right? Whereas if you have more tolerance for something, you're less likely to snap. You're less likely to lose your temper. You're less likely to be pushed to a point where you're not proud of what you do. Whereas if you can build that tolerance up and start to build that, well, then you can also start to communicate within that point of tolerance.
Communicate within that point of tolerance.
Yeah, so like if you get pushed to the point where you're angry, right? If I really annoy you right now and I keep pushing you, you're going to get to a point where you snap and you're not going to be aware of what you say. What you do, you start to lose control. So to change that point of tolerance, to build this ability to stay calm within conflict within ourselves, that inner turmoil, well, then we can start to speak with more eloquence. And once we can listen to this feeling coming up, okay, I know what this feeling is, and actually I can separate myself from it and still communicate with you as well as being angry at the same time. Does that make sense?
Wow. Where did you find this man? Sorry, but where did you find this man? Yo! Okay. So let's talk about kickboxing, because I just said to you about kickboxing for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stop fighting!
They're fighting.
Just
as we're talking about it, they're fighting. And it's expression, right? The boys are expressing, the kids are expressing through that fighting.
Yeah.
Whereas actually, once you start to train it, you're actually training the mind to start taking on that information. You're teaching them to take on information and use it in a different way. Just because I punch doesn't mean I have to use it in a violent way. Actually, we're using it to train the mind to take on information, even though they're stressed, even though they're getting excited, even though maybe they're getting angry. It's like, no, control that. Learn to understand it and still work and still absorb.
So would Tai Chi or Qigong help them with some of this energy?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do but I think really Muay Thai is gonna really help, especially the older ones that have a lot of energy. It's gonna help them like.
Yeah. So what they're expressing on the beach, this punching, this
Yeah.
constant, like, I need to get this out. This is expression of I need to release this energy, or I need to release this emotion. You know, as a young man, it's like, all I want to do is punch stuff. Like, I'll punch walls or whatever, or trees. It's like, I need to release this energy.
You used to punch walls.
Yes. Because I need to get this energy out. It's in me. It's like, and what it seems like, oh, you're really violent. Why do you keep punching things?
Right.
And it's like, no, you don't understand. I can't express. Like, I feel so tied up in here in a knot. The only way I can express it is by taking it from here and then getting it out and outwardly expressing it. So by starting to bring fitness into it, or training, or martial arts and a discipline to it, it helps them to understand it. And then you can start to talk about emotions. And then you can show it's okay to be scared. I don't want to stand in front of this person. I'm really scared right now. That's okay. It's okay to express that. There's no shame in it. Because there's shame associated with expression, especially for men. I can't express.
Teacher James.
It's just the way it is, because it doesn't convey masculinity. I feel emotional right now. I don't want to cry, because if I cry, that means I'm less of a man. And to show up in the world as a man, you don't do that. You stand and you be. And you shoulder that, you know? So showing them that it's okay to be emotional and there's no shame in it. You know, this is why this comes out. Like, I can't talk about this, so I'm gonna express it like this, because I can retain my dignity.
My dignity as a young man.
Exactly. Because, well, if I cry right now, then I'm gonna get mocked. My peers are gonna mock me. I look shameful. I look weak, and I can't appear like that. So I burden that, and I'll express this way.
In 6 weeks, they've started to say, "I love you, teacher."
It's amazing.
Because I'm like, when I first started with them, I used to hug them, and the boy, especially the older boy, would be like stiff, like a tree. Now he comes to me and says, "I love you, teacher. Can I have a hug?" I'm like, yo man.
It comes back to what we're saying, though. What I said to you, what's beautiful about what you're creating here is you're creating safety. Forget the class, forget everything else you're doing. You're creating safety, and you're creating an environment where they can come up to you, like that little kid who first came up to you and was brave enough to say teacher. You know, there's a real deep-seated confidence within that child for that yearning to be safe. And he felt that within you for whatever reason, you know, because of your personality and the energy around you, felt that ability to come up to you and to express, you know, and that's what you're doing with these other kids. The other kids who don't come forward just don't have that ability yet to communicate, or the confidence to. When it's the confidence to be able to express, and then the eloquence comes afterwards, you know, because we express in different ways. We all act out in different ways.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yo, hold on, Lynn. Hold on. Don't you love this man? Don't you love this man? Don't you love this man? Healer James. Don't you love this woman? Healer Nadia. Okay, Teacher James, when are you doing men's retreats? Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot right now. When are you doing men's retreats, Teacher James?
This is my coaching session now.
So when are you doing teacher training? When are you doing men's retreats, Teacher James?
That's part of the reason I'm going back to UK, to start those discussions about men's circles and retreats.
Thank goodness. It's about time the Divine Masculine stand up. Truly, it's about time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Divine Masculine. Oh my God, I really love you. Dancing time!
I love myself. 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 Love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I have a future. I have a future. I have a future. Hey! 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 I have the future. Hey! I have the future. Hey! My future's calling me. 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 Hey! I have a future. 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 Hey! Wow. Thank you for your homework. Tomorrow we go to temple, okay? Let me see your homework.
This or this.
Okay, let me look. Ooh, cool. Ooh, so cool.
Myself.
You did it yourself?
Yes.
Damn, bro. You know I'm loving this. Ooh. I'm so proud of you, my baby. Tomorrow, are you going to read? Can you please read tomorrow? Yeah? Okay, so practice this reading, and then tomorrow in class you can read for the group, okay? Thank you so much for doing your homework. I'm so proud of you.
Your color is the color capital C green, and E lowercase C orange.
I am so freaking proud of you. Tomorrow you're reading, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're the first person to read. Yeah. And then you must tell William to practice. But you be the big brother tomorrow and you're gonna read first, okay, my love?
Okay.
I'm so freaking proud of you. Like, yo. So freaking proud of you, my baby. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow 9 o'clock for school, okay? Are you gonna go home or are you gonna just play around here?
Play.
Okay, cool.
Teacher, this way, maybe.
Yeah, tomorrow at the temple.
Okay.
Thank you, my baby.
Okay, teacher.
They're so adorable.
Really?